and welcome back to my channel. My name is Kebby and this is the Kebby Way. Today's video is 7 reasons why I'm doing the carnivore diet beyond weight loss. That is a huge motivator for me. I'm sure it is for a lot of people's weight loss. I have probably another roughly 80 pounds to lose. So I am using this to kind of help me achieve my goal, but I'm also wanting to use the carnivore diet as an elimination diet and to figure out what foods trigger these 7 things. So the first one is more energy. And I will say these are in no particular order, they're just whichever one is on top. So more energy. Right now, I feel like when I get off work, I have no energy to go really do much of anything. I make myself go do things, but I'm always just feeling really tired, and I know I need to exercise and go for walks, but I have a really hard time just feeling like finding the energy. That's what I'm trying to say, not finding the energy to do it. And so I'm hoping that as I lose weight, I'll have more energy because I'll have, less weight that I'm carrying around, but I'll also just, without having all of the processed foods and things in my diet, that it will help me have more energy. So the next reason is less depression. I have heard from some people in the carnivore community on YouTube that they've had depression, and with carnivore it has helped a lot. So I'm really hoping that that's the case for me, especially in the winter time. I have a really hard time with depression. So I'm really hoping that with the right balanced way of eating for me, and then with the right supplements, I will be able to just have less depression. I would love it to go completely away, but I'm also okay with it being less. Like, ultimate goal would be for it just to be completely gone, and maybe someday it will be, but I don't know. So my goal is less at this point. And the next one is better long-term health. I am in my 20s and I really don't want to hit the age of 50 or 60 or 70 and not be able to have energy to move, to do things with any, family or friends or anyone. I want to be able to be 75, 80 years old and still be able to go hiking or tandem bike riding. Okay, I don't know about that one. I don't know what it's like to be an 80-year-old person, but I think it would be cool to still be able to bike at 80 years old. So my grandma went on a motorcycle when she was like 96 or 97, so don't know why I couldn't bike when I'm 80. So anyway, that's kind of my goal, is, just better long-term health. And I know that if I stayed with the standard American diet, I would not be able to do that. I would just be really overweight and not be healthy. So that's my goal. I want to look back at 85-year-old me, just be grateful that I made this choice now. The next reason is clear skin. I've never struggled with acne or anything like that, like on my face. I've had pimples and stuff, but it's never been severe. And so I don't really have a lot of issues with that. I mean, it is kind of annoying when I do get pimples, especially when they get all big, but hopefully with this way of eating, those will clear up. And then also, I don't know if they're visible on my arms, but I have these little bumps that I've always had since I was little, and I'm hoping that they will clear up. It'll probably take a long time, a while, probably a few months for them to really clear up, especially depending on how strict I am. So hopefully those will clear up. And then I have really dry elbows. Yes, I know, I can just put lotion on those, which I will do that, but I'm hoping that with eating the proper foods and drinking a good amount of water and supplementing with electrolytes, that my skin will be more hydrated and just more clear. My next reason is better mental clarity. So this one, I guess, kind of relates to depression a little bit. I feel like I have a hard time focusing and just remembering what I need to do, remembering things like, what did I eat yesterday? Or what did I eat on Friday? I know those are little things, but I feel like I've always had a really good memory. And lately I'm like, I don't know, what did I do? What did I do that day? Like, just having a hard time remembering things like that. So I'm really hoping that with just cutting out all the processed foods, that I can have a better, just better mental clarity. And then the last reason, like I said, these are in no particular order. This is just the last reason I have, is less joint pain. I am hoping that as I lose weight, as my body clears out the like detoxes from like gluten and sugar and stuff. I've heard that can take a while to just kind of clear that really out of your system. But I'm hoping that I will have less joint pain. A lot of times my knees will hurt. Sometimes my wrists and elbows will hurt as well. And I'm hoping that eliminating foods and then reintroducing them, like fruit and dairy, I can pinpoint what foods cause me joint pain, and then really with all of these issues, I'm hoping that I can pinpoint what causes inflammation and joint pain and anxiety and things like that. Hopefully by doing carnivore, I can really eliminate all of those and just find what works best for me, whether that's strict carnivore or adding in some fruits. I don't know, but I have these 7 reasons. I'm sure there's probably more that I'm not thinking of at this point, and if I add any additional reasons, I will make a video, and I will also make videos updating you guys on my progress and what I notice. And if you haven't watched my how I got to the carnivore diet video, I will link it in the description. It just talks about how I got to this point of how I got to the point of doing carnivore diet. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope it made sense and I wasn't too rambly, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!